Weather. Obviously, we've got a lot of rain in our area. Star, at least we can say, though, it's not snow.
At least it's not snow. That is going to be our positive spin on this forecast today, because we are going to be dealing with a lot of rain today. Now, we are watching what's left of Hurricane Zeta, now a tropical storm, continuing to push northeast toward Virginia. We did watch a lot of reports come in from the National Weather Service overnight all along that Gulf Coast. All of these, of course, because of that hurricane making landfall as a Category 2. As it moved inland, that also brought a severe weather threat into parts of eastern Mississippi, where we did get a report of a tornado that caused trees and power lines to go down. Then, just a couple hundred miles west of that, this system has been bringing a wintry mix to parts of Oklahoma and northern Texas. A lot of them without power this morning because of all of that icing. Now, back home, we are dealing with a lot of rain. We had a really dry stretch of weather there as we started off fall, but now the last 2 weeks we have had well above average rainfall and continuing to tack onto that here throughout the rest of this morning. Now we're starting to watch things really pick up in the northwestern suburbs, but we're starting to see this really lighten up a little bit in Indianapolis. Did have a couple of hefty downpours over the last couple of hours. Now just light to moderate rainfall, still difficult to drive in. And then southwest of the city, Martinsville, Brooklyn, you've been seeing this really picking up. Mooresville lightening up for the moment. And then the most widespread heavy rain right now is northwest of the city. New Ross, Advance, Lebanon now getting in on that heavier rain. Really difficult to drive in, getting onto 65 right now. And then we have been seeing this picking up near Terre Haute, but that part of the system just starting to break up a little bit. Here's a look at the rainfall totals so far, estimated by Doppler, and we are looking at more than a half an inch of rain already fallen in Indianapolis. An inch and a half close to for Bloomington, and close to an inch has fallen over the last couple of hours in Terre Haute. The rain's just going to get heavier over the course of the morning commute. Should have a lull in activity around lunchtime, but then the second wave of rain pushes through from Muncie into Indianapolis and down towards Bloomington as we head into the evening rush hour. Northwestern counties, you will wrap things up a little bit sooner than the rest of us, all of us done with the rain by tonight. Right now, we are a little bit chilly, mainly just because it is going to be so rainy and windy. Temperature just at 48 degrees right now downtown, 50 degrees in Bloomington, and that northeasterly breeze is just going to limit our heating. So we are going to stay in the 40s all throughout today. Plus, it's going to get windy. Those gusts up to about 25 miles an hour. Tonight's low just down to 38. Tomorrow looks better. We will have some sunshine in the afternoon, but still more than 10 degrees below the average. Halloween should be dry. Does look like we'll have highs in the upper 50s. Cold morning, though. Hey, at least we'll take the dry weather. And then it looks like we're going to have a nice stretch of dry weather all the way through next week. Rachel?
Thank you, Star. So still following breaking traffic news right downtown near the North Split here. So I have a couple different shots up, one of those being an NDOT camera view here. But this is the live view of this accident. We've been following this for about an hour now. This jackknife semi actually hit that barrier on that far right side of the interstate there. And the trailer portion actually kind of tipped over onto that. It's partially hanging off at this point. Some of the cargo it was hauling actually fell into the parking lot below. So that area just below there where our photog is